Icebreakers get off to a good start as they win the opening face-off. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Carey's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty.
You fucking retard. You did not need to fucking do that, you stupid fucking clown.
The Icebreakers are being called for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Nighthawks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play on your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
Moves it to 2 chains. Here's a howitzer at the net. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. LeBlanc's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Nighthawks take possession of the faceoff. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Gains the zone through the middle. And he makes the save with ease. James works the puck in his own zone. Oh my goodness, what a hit!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Quick shot! And there's the save. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Savage is stick handling in his own zone. The Icebreakers kill off the penalty. Gotta give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Devils gonna give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's deflected. Now a quick pass to 2 chains. And that slides right out to center ice. Quick pass to Savage. Good stand-up hit. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
And now he passes up to Mac. Levels him with the hit. With the stop. Levels him with the hit. Works it across the kill.
LeBlanc's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Takes a shot. Gets in front of it.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and
He might have a step here. He's in. He scores. What a shot.
Guys, he's got a nose for the net, and that right there was his 200th career goal in the EASHL clubs. You know he's stoked, and so are his teammates.
Scoops up the puck here. Carey's picking up momentum through center. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to James. Armstrong's moving the puck through his own zone. With the blast. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Here's a short pass to LeBlanc. Shot, and that goes off course. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end.
not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
The Nighthawks played along the wing. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Steps into the offensive end. That's no good. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Burns plays it against the boards. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Quick feed to James. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. And serves up a little knock on the play. Quick feed to Michael. LeBlanc's looking to make something happen here in the corner. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Late goings of this period. The Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Burns plays it now. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Cutting to the slot. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. And we are underway with period number 2. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Nighthawks need to find a way to capitalize on their power play. It can be momentum killer, and that's exactly what it is through the first period. They got to find a way to move that puck and get it to the net.
Slides it across! And now it's grabbed by Matt. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Moves it to Matt. The Icebreakers slide the puck to the point. The Nighthawks gain possession. Here's a shot. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back.
It's in the back of the net.
Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create...
Best part is we don't have to watch this shit. We can just click X and move the fuck on.
The Nighthawks have been like the little engine that could all night here, and they're finally getting rewarded for their efforts.
Well, they're peppering the goaltender, but sometimes you have to find a way to get to the good spots on the ice, and rewarded right there with a great shot.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Nighthawks have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Off the draw, they take possession. Poked away in the offensive end. Right up the gut, here they go. From the point, they take control of it. That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. Quick pass to LeBlanc. The Nighthawks have it now. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. LeBlanc's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
Well, it's not a header in soccer, but is a shot off the mask. Either way, it's a save.
Rocked him. Hammers one from the point. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. And he's ridden off the puck. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Takes the puck at the point. Picked up along the boards by Matt. Drills them.
LeBlanc's almost out of the box.
And a big kill keeps the 1-goal lead intact. We're back to even strength.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And that pass goes off a stick. Slides it over with pace to 2 Chains. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Runs them hard into the wall. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Skates across the blue line. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop! The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Michael. Rocks him. Moves it quickly over to Carey. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. 1-on-1 with the goaltender. Here we go. He got all of that one. Armstrong's got it now deep inside his own end. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. And he turned that one aside. And he rings the post.
The Nighthawks trying to shrink their deficit, but it won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Stops him cold. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, big hit on the play. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
The Icebreakers have extended their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second.
And they need to stay focused right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first 2 periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Nighthawks need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
And he moves it up to LeBlanc. And another hit. The human buzzsaw has been full effect on the ice tonight here, Cheryl.
Certainly is, and if you're the opponent, man, your head's gonna be on a swivel. You're gonna be knowing when he's coming, and you may shy away from the puck.
Here's a short pass to Savage. That opportunity's rejected. Now he slides it up to Mac. Here's a chance. All alone. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Quick feed to LeBlanc. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, he gets a hattie to boot. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
The Icebreakers probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency's always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
And a solid stop on the play there. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Nighthawks have worked so hard throughout the game to generate offense, and it's just been wired off the post so many times, they're making their own music out there. Max had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now, and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'm gonna love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
And that'll do it after that one.
Gotta know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The home side is gonna gain a lot of adrenaline after that win. Frustration, physicality, and that fight says it all.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Keats won the draw, now look to set up. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
And he passes it up ahead to LeBlanc. Picks off the pass. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Quick pass over to LeBlanc. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Takes a shot. Glove save, and the play continues.
Well, let's face it, James. You're getting blown out in a game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
More than half the frame has been played here. 5-1 is where we sit to this point. LeBlanc's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Nighthawks grab possession of the puck. Goes right to the crease. Decides to think about it.
a terrible effort tonight, and you know that practice tomorrow is going to be a tough one, and the video room is not going to be pleasant.
Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And now he angles it across to LeBlanc. Backhander in front. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his feet and didn't slow down, James, and that it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
The Icebreakers are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Moves it to LeBlanc. Rocked him in the open ice. And he takes the pass. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Quick pass to Armstrong. Shot from the wall. Denies him with the save. That's a solid hit.
It's frustrating, James. You're down by a bunch late in the game. You know you're not getting back in it, and then you deliver a hit. That's all frustration right there.
The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Slides it quickly to LeBlanc. Heads to the back of the net. Dishes it all. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. Moves it quickly over to Gill. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. Passes on over to Gill. Oh, look at this. Between his legs. Quick feed down low. The Nighthawks have it now. There's the collision. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Two Chains takes it into the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Nighthawks have had more scoring chances, and yet they trail late in this third period. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Savage has got it in the defensive zone. Tries to get it to Two Chains. And there it is, the final horn. Well, look at this, Cheryl. They're perfect in the EASHL so far.
Well, it's not often you can say that, is it, James? They get their win and their debut, and that's got to feel good. What it does is it lifts you up. It gives you confidence, and it's a great starting point for their season.